learners, my name is Lauren and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about concurrent enrollment, which is also known as dual enrollment. If you don't know what this means, it's when you're attending high school, but you're also taking college classes for both high school and college credit. The great thing about this is many schools and districts will pay for the classes as long as you get a passing grade. So you're basically having some college for free, which is amazing. And it's a really great way to get some college experience without living on your own for the first time, because that can add a lot of stress to already stepping away from what you're used to with high school. The thing I will say about my personal experience is I graduated with 22 credit hours. That's almost a full year because a full year is 24 credit hours. Because of that, I had a lot of general ed done. So my first semester was general ed, but now my second semester I can focus more on my major. If you don't know what your major is, that might not be ideal, but it's a great way to explore different options and different classes, and it might be how you find your major. I also am now considered a sophomore just in my second semester at university because of how many hours I have, and so I get to register for classes earlier than freshmen, I get to pick my dorm earlier, and just some other perks like that. Also for me, I went to an online high school, so I didn't have as many extracurricular opportunities as regular public schools do, including theater and things like that that I'm interested in. But at the community college that I went to, I got to be in the theater and take acting classes that actually still counted towards my university electives. That's the other thing I will say. At least in Colorado, I can't speak for everywhere, but Colorado, there's this thing called guaranteed transfer classes. So the community colleges have a huge set of classes that any university, any four-year university in Colorado will accept as credits. Even if it just counts as an elective, you always need electives, so that is totally fine. But that is really amazing because there are some that don't count, but a lot of them do. So you don't have to be worried that like, oh, this class that I'm taking, even though I'm really interested in it, will it not count when I get to a four-year university? You don't have to worry about that here as much. The next thing is concurrent enrollment is not AP. I did not take any AP classes, but I'm going to talk to you about my understanding of AP. So what I understand it to be is you take the class, and then at the end of the class, you take the test. If you pass the test, great, you pass the class. If you don't get the credit. What colleges do when they look at that, let's say you took AP English. So they'll say, great, you don't have to take English 101 from us, but you still have to fill those credit hours. So a bachelor's degree is 120 credit hours. A regular English class is usually about 3 credit hours. So if you do concurrent enrollment, they'll say, look, you took English 101, and so now you only need 117 credit hours to get a bachelor's degree from us. If you took AP, they'll say, great, you don't have to take English 101, but you still need 120 credit hours. I don't know about you, but that just didn't seem as appealing to me. There, in no way am I saying AP is bad. I think it's still a great way to challenge yourself and have a little more of an interesting academic career, but for me, it just made more sense to do concurrent enrollment. The last thing I want to say about me is that I am a bit of an old soul, so being at the community college with people who are a little bit older than me, it was still mostly 18, 19, 20-year-olds, but just a little bit older, and in more of the mindset that I was in an academic setting was really helpful to me because I just felt like they actually wanted to be there and be learning, and that was just so conducive to me learning, and I found that to be a really great environment for me. I do want to say, all of the good stuff being said, I think that there could be some drawbacks or some reasons that you might not go with concurrent enrollment. The first is, I didn't mention this before, but you could take concurrent enrollment classes, your school may offer them on your high school campus. You may have to go to the college campus, or they may be online. If they're on the college campus and you don't have a way to get there, that kind of puts a damper on the whole situation. Also, this is college coursework. If you're not ready for that or don't want to deal with that, this is not the ideal option for you. A lot of people it is, a lot of people it isn't. Anything you decide is totally fine. If you A lot of schools start offering concurrent enrollment your junior year of high school. If you don't want to do it until your last semester of high school, that is totally fine. But I will say, I just enjoyed it so much, and I would highly recommend it to anyone who wants to try it. And yeah, I think that it's a really great opportunity. So comment down below if you would rather have AP or concurrent enrollment, or if you took AP or concurrent enrollment, what you thought of it. And thank you all for watching. I hope you'll consider subscribing to come learn with me. Thanks. Bye.